Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny, and today I'm going to go over some Happy Mail I received, some new challenges that are in my shop, and a few free ones that I have found online. So to get things started, I'll go ahead and open up my Happy Mail here. And this is from Liz and Les. I did buy a challenge from her. And of course I got the Hide the Sausage challenge. So it comes with stickers with different amounts on it. And then the sausage where you'll put the mouth over the sausage to hide it. And then I got the Holy Crap one too. So I did get that. She sends a little thank you note with all of her orders. And she was so sweet. We live kind of in an area where we're in a rural area and our mailboxes are like in a group. So we have 6 or 7 mailboxes in a row, and they tend to get in other people's mailboxes, it seems like a lot. And this one did, where I had gotten an email saying that my package was delivered, and I waited about 3 days and it still wasn't there. And I did contact Liz, and she was so sweet. I didn't ask her to send me out another one or anything because it wasn't her fault. It's just sometimes our mail gets mixed around, and whether I get it back, I get it back. But she was so sweet, and she did send me out another one, which I did get. And since I do have 2, as soon as I hit 250 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, and this will be one of them. That these 2 challenges will be in that giveaway, and I do have another one coming that I plan on putting in that giveaway too. So that will be upcoming. And then a few things that are new to my shop are, I did make some A5 size challenges, and this one is like a little farm board game. This one's an ocean board game, and I did list it where like maybe you don't like ocean themed or farm themed. I did list it where 2 would print on a page if you ordered the farm one, and 2 would print on a page so you're not wasting paper for the ocean one. And I also did list it where you could buy both of them. If you like both of them, then you could buy them as a set. So I do have that listed. And just another one that I have is another board game. And this one does come with a dashboard, and I called it Lily Pad Junction. And it is an 8 by 11.5, but just so you know, you can mess with your printer settings and decrease the size of these. And I actually did do that on a couple of my big challenges, because I plan on maybe switching over to more of like the A5 size, just so I'm saving paper. So because usually I can get 2 A5 sizes on one piece of paper. And then like these, I went ahead and laminated these. So if you have a laminator, feel free to laminate. So that way I don't have to keep printing this off, and I can just reuse it. So let me see if I can find my a sample of this one where I decreased it. Okay, so I did find them. So this one is in my shop. You can buy it at as the 8.5 by 11, and you can also minimize your print options. So I did minimize mine so I could print them on 2 pages. So this is my dog park one. I do have this one on my Etsy shop, and then I printed this one, and then I laminated these so I can go ahead and reuse these again. So as you can see, I think I kind of do it in Canva because I get more of an exact size. So I will make a box that's the exact size of how I want it in my A5 envelope, and then I just transfer it in there, and I decrease the size of this. But I know I've done other ones where I don't import into Canva, and I think if I print it either at 70% or 65%, they come out as a good size to fit in your A5 envelopes too. So any challenge you buy from any shop that comes in the 8.5 by 11, you can decrease the percentage of the size in like your settings, and make them smaller. So maybe you can save some paper, or print 2 to a paper. My next one that I made, I do have this medical one in my Etsy shop as an 8.5 by 11, but I went ahead and made a set, and this does come as a set as an A5 size, and I just decreased my big one, and then I put in a dental one with it. So that way, if you're more with the A5 size or just want something smaller, these 2 will print on one 8.5 by 11 sheet, and I have that in my Etsy shop. And I left the denominations blank, so that way it works with your budget. And you could easily laminate these if you want to. All right, some other ones I have are the more of the A6 size. I made a chicken themed one. I left one blank, one with low denominations and one with a $5 denomination. And if you're a higher budget, you could always multiply this. Like you could say, I'm going to double all these, or you could roll a dice and say, I'm going to multiply this 5 by, you know, I roll a dice and whatever it rolls, that's what I'm going to save. And then I went ahead and made this cute donkey one, which I think is super cute. And my print offs might not look as good as yours because my printer is running low on ink, but I want to run that baby until it no longer wants to print because ink is expensive, and you know, I want to use it until it no longer wants to print. I really don't want to swap that out because I'm not sending these out to anybody. If I was sending them out, obviously I would change my ink cartridges, but since they're so expensive, I'm running those until they no longer print. And then this one has like a kind of a vacation theme to it. There's a little pig with a hula skirt on, the penguin, and then this looks like another penguin too. So I thought the colors of that were really cute. Another farm one. If you can't tell, I kind of like farm animals. I did grow up on a farm, so I do tend to think they're really cute. So this one was the sheep one, which kind of has the same denominations as that donkey one I showed you. And then this one has the little cows on it, which I thought was super cute. And you could use these challenges for anything. I mean, any kind of category that you're saving for, you could use these for. Actually, I do have a few other ones that I have in my Etsy shop. I made some coloring ones, and they're kind of gnome themed. So I have this one, and they're all 8.5 by 11, but like I said, you could always decrease the size and make them smaller if you want. I have this gnome one. This one's for 134. This one's for 160. And then I have this one, which we would save 145. So I thought these were really cute with spring and summer coming up. They're kind of like garden. A couple of them they're pretty much all garden themed. So yeah, so I have the little coloring sheets. Okay, now we can get into a couple that I have purchased. I did purchase this one. This is from Budget by the Bag, and this is the Playlist Savings Challenge, which I have started already. I've printed this one several times. I could laminate them, but I really want to keep track of whose playlists I'm doing so that way I don't repeat it. And I actually did make an Excel spreadsheet with all my YouTube channels that I'm listening to. So basically I'll list their channel, and then I'll make a list of all their playlists, and then I highlight them blue when I'm working on that playlist, and then I highlight them yellow in Excel, stating that I went through that whole playlist. And then I think I'm going to save like $5 for each one, and I'll show that on my next video because I'm going to add it in because I think I have maybe 4 of them already done, 4 playlists done. So if you want me to listen to your playlist, I think I have this printed off like 3 times. So I think I have maybe 6 of these, and I have them completely full. I went through anybody that's subscribed to me and has a YouTube channel, I put on this list. And I know you can put your settings where you don't make it public if you're a subscriber. So that would help me out if you are subscribed, if you make it public so I can see that you are. But if I notice that you comment a lot on my channel and that you are watching my channel, but I don't see that you're subscribed, I still added you to my list. Because like I said, I know you can have that as a setting where you don't make it public that you're a subscriber. So I did go ahead because they're usually the ones that I enjoy watching anyway. So if they're supporting me and commenting on my channel, I'm going to be supporting them too. Then it does come in like a big sheet too. So when you buy this challenge, it comes in both. So again, that's by Budget by the Bag. And I did purchase that one. Some free ones that I have found. There are tons of free challenges that you guys can find. If you're watching people's channels, lots of people like to give things away. Like Lisa Grateful Me, she gives a lot of challenges away, which I have used in the past and I am still using. Of course, Two Sister Bees, they have tons of free challenges that you can download off their website, hands and bands. She has some lifetime freebies that she has, and then every Friday she puts up a new one, and that only stays on there for like a week. So then the one that she lists on Friday, she will list a new one, and the one previous will no longer be free, but you could get it in her Etsy shop. This one I found by Frugality is Life. This one, she had it listed as a download in one of her videos that you could download it for free. So of course I did, and I'll probably shrink this down when I start my A5 binder. And I don't have dominoes. I used to have dominoes, and I wish I would have kept it, but we were missing a couple, and we had the huge set. So I could have easily done this, but of course I don't like to keep things, so I got rid of it. But she did show a way of how you could do it with dice. You just wouldn't probably be able to do the blank one. But you can do this with dice, and I might just keep looking for some dominoes like secondhand or something to purchase to play with this one. And then another one that I found for free was this one, and this is from Frugal Rich Living, and she offers this as a free download too, and it's a self-care coloring one. And I thought it was really cute, and then it comes with an envelope too. So I will probably be putting this one in my challenges too to save up for self-care. So that was a freebie. Another one that offers tons and tons and tons of freebies is Michelle Free2Fly Life. I can't remember if it's Free2Fly Life or Free2Fly Journey, but I'll link it down below. But I laminated a lot of hers. So I decreased them because they do come in an 8.5 by 11, but I wanted to print 2 per page, so I was kind of saving paper, and then I went ahead and laminated them. And not only did I laminate them, I made them double-sided. So for instance, this one, I printed on both sides. So she has a snowball one, and she has break the ice one. So I went ahead and printed it on both sides, and laminated them so I could reuse them again. A few more that I downloaded from her. I downloaded this board game, what is Mermaid's Treasure. It's a little board game, and she has, if you land on a fork, it's $15, and some of them, like the seashells, you times it by 2. So I thought that was really cute. And it came with this one too, where it has the mirrors. So the mirrors are $15, and then the apples are times 2. And so I just double-sided it and laminated it, so that way it saves even lamination paper because I have it double-sided, and I can reuse them. And then another one was this one. It's like a clock one, so you can just go around the clock and save. And then I printed the villain's little game board on the back on this one and laminated it. This villain's is like a little game board, and then I printed the princess one on the other side. They printed together, so they printed on an 8 by 11 sheet, and then I cut it and then put the backs together and then laminated them. This one is like a princess mermaid one. And on the other side of this one is the 3 princesses. So it's like a little game board. And then I think you save double if you land on one that's circled in red. And then the last one I printed was this princess one. It's another little board game. And then on the back of this one was this one. So I thought that was a good way to, just to save ink and to save paper. I just went ahead and shrunk them down and laminated them so they'd fit my A5 binder. All right. Some other freebies I have found is Liz and Les has this May challenge, and I don't have all the samples here, but I think it comes in a big sheet, like a full sheet. It comes in one that's a little bit bigger than this. That's more of like the A5 size. But this is the first one I came across, so I just pulled it. So yeah, so it has the low amounts for saving for May. So she has this one free. And then I think this is by Beautifully Me and You. And if I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the description, but this is the penny challenge, and I decreased this one. It comes in an 8.5 by 11, but I made it a A5 size, and I'll probably be starting this one. So this is a free one, and I just wanted to show you examples. Like this is my Home Sweet Home challenge that I have an 8.5 by 11 size on my Etsy shop, and I decreased this to an A5, and then the pictures are still plenty big to be coloring in, and I think it looks really, really cute. One more. And I made a scratch off that I'll be listing in my Etsy shop. It's not in there yet, but it's a cute little unicorn themed scratch off, and the total is $100. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little scratch off areas, and I'll try to list in my description on my Etsy shop what the denominations are, like just so you know what the highest one is on this one. I can't remember off the top of my head what the, well, let me look here. Hold on. Okay, this one ranges from 5 to 20, but I will let you know there's only 120 in here. So between, and I made them kind of like equal. So there's going to be 5, 10, 15, and 20 for the denominations on here. And so I thought this one was super, super cute. I plan on making more scratch offs. I have some more designs, but I kind of wanted to play around with the print shop that I ordered these from, and then just to kind of see how they do in my shop. And before I made a whole bunch, I just am starting off with one. So that one will be listed in my shop too. And I'll probably give one of these away in my 250 subscriber giveaway. So I think that's all I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I have for today so far. But if you have any questions, just leave me a little comment, and I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And I will talk to you on my next video. Bye.